Cool Tune has entered into top 8. You guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oscar. Remember, this month we are doing Genesis Limbo format, where we get to see current point adjustments, but with the future card pool and how it's going to impact things. Phantom Revenge is really showing us up here. We're going to have Burst Protocol branded versus Cool Tune for your top 8. We'll have a little bit more for you here in a second, but we are going to deploy the Killer Tune Juke Joint, and we're going to go off to the races with Rico, grabbing up Clip, and we are going to start deploying our races. We're going to go ahead and modify up here. We're going to go ahead and grab up the Cool Tune Q, deploy up our next body. I love the fact that we just get to beam out a nice tuner here. Go ahead and do the double tune into the remix. And then we're just going to go ahead and grab up Overtake. Go ahead and reveal the Red Seal, Special Summon. Go ahead and synchro on up into the Loudness War. Alright, we do see a stacking up here of the opponent's deck. And main phase, we're going to go ahead and set the Killer Tune Synchro. And of course, we have to be holding Droll and Lockbird, right? The best Yu-Gi-Oh card in this format? Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to Forbidden Crown to go ahead and take Remix out back, or at least force the opponent to do something. We're going to go ahead and see the chain up here. Ooh, that's pretty good. Go ahead and rotate up here. And then on Resolution, we're going to go ahead and do the thing. We are going to go ahead and blast our opponent with the Dark Roller no more. But the problem is we have Ash and Droll, which are both very big problems here. Incredible Ecclesia is going to go ahead and see the Clip extend here to Synchro. We are going to see the coming down of the Red Seal here. Fallen of Albaz coming down along with the chaining of making us not have fun here. And then we see the concession. Yeah, so for what happened there, he was able to chain the effect on the Albaz to basically invalidate it, which is kind of sad, but that's why Cool Tune's pretty strong. It just makes Albaz look like it's stupid. I also do see we are playing Get Out here. Target 2 monsters your opponent controls that were special summon from the extra deck and shuffle them into the deck. Well, that's a cool little tech choice. I also see we're playing Hop Ear Squad. Ooh, this might be good. So Albaz is going to start things off here with Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. Go ahead and mill down. All right. Hello, High Spirits. Go ahead and fallen it up, and we are off to the races now. So we're going to go ahead and deploy Kit here as our starter, and we are going to town. Going to get a free Brand Fusion here. Tuck back. We are going to see a Clip deploy here. They're going to go ahead and drop down the Maker here. Okay, so I'm going to see the ripping off the extra deck, the Killer Tune Synchro deploying here. Brand Fusion is going to come down, Milling Tragedy. And we are playing Golgatia. Now, Golgatia says, if this card is sent to the graveyard, we can add a Dark Lord card or a Forbidden Quick Play spell from your deck to your hand. You know who we're adding with this? The Crown, which we'll get to here in a second. So we're going to go ahead. We see some good cards coming to the hand. We're going to see the Crown coming to the hand here. And then, of course, we are just verifying the Crown here. We're going to go ahead and verify our Fusion Summon here. We're going to see the Mirror Jade Flinging to rip that apart. We're going to see the Set 2 here. And we are going to see some end phase triggers here. We're going to see the Banishment coming down. So now, we have a Mirror Jade up and running. We have the Kit. We have the Get Out, a Forbidden Crown, and a Branded Retribution, which is just... I feel like this is an amazing end board that you want to be seeing at this stage. So we are going to see the deployment of Rico. We're going to see the Crown chain into the mix. All right, and then we're going to see the Synchro. So we are going to go ahead and see the Remix coming down here, which is going to go ahead and do its thing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and see the Rico resolve here. All right, and then there goes the Mirror Jade setting the condition. We're going to go ahead and, unfortunately, we're going to see the Killer Tune Synchro start the line here. And now Jukebox goes into play. We're going to see the special summoning of Q into the Nova here. And we're just going to start to see the setting up of things here. Killer Tune Synchro coming into play. I'm going to see the rotation here into the big guy here. This card is absurd, by the way. Zaren just makes his deck so strong. We're going to see a battle phase attack over that. And then a set. And then we're going to go ahead and see the Jade. We'll get the High Spirits back to our hand. We're going to go ahead and get the Banish, pull back the Branded Fusion here. And just verifying what we went back. All right, we're going to see the rotation here, rotating back into the Hopier. We're going to see Brand Diffusion with Hopier, and we're going to see the Chain. All right, we're actually going to make the Navy Dragon mech here, which is really, really funny. All right, Chain. This deck, I cannot believe they are going to let this be in Genesis. This is so strong. Set 2. All right, we're going to see the Get Out, ripping apart those two, which is really good. Now we're back into top decking mode, and we are going to fling a Tragedy into the mix here. Oh my god. That's... Oh no, he doesn't have a Fiend. Never mind, so we can't actually do that. It's kind of sad. Hey look, another Get Out. Top deck. Cosmic Cyclone on the back row to make this Gamma go live. Just kidding. Hopier Squadron rotate into the mix. Grab back up the Q. Deploy Q. Get back the big guy, and now we'll see the Excavating for the kit. Alright, we're going to see the Rinbroom here to revive Albaz to do this. Alright, go ahead and resolve. We're going to see the Lubellion. We'll go ahead and kick back Albion and Star Source to make Star Source, verifying we did have 2. Alright. Actually pretty good. Now we're back in this. Holy crap. We're going to see the Gamma come down here, which is fine. It does get ripped apart. We see the Pass with 5k coming to the face. Oh my god, did we pull out this game too? We did it. Oh my god. Alright, game 3. That was such a grind. Killer Toon is such a broken deck. Well, Killer Toon gets to go first here. So we get to see all of the brokenness starting things off here. So all 3 bodies up. We're going to go see the Excavating. In fact, we are going to draw this, though, which means we get a free crown here in a second, which... See how many crowns we do play, because I already see we have one in our opening hand. Alright, so we're going to see the Ultimate Slayer, taking care of that. We're going to go ahead and see the Chains Fusion Deployment chaining onto the opening with the Killer Toon Synchro resolving. We're going to go ahead and deploy up, verifying here. We're going to see the Blazing Cartesia. We're going to see the Crown come down here on that. We're going to see Blazing Cartesia with the clip here. Go ahead and Synchro into this. We're going to see the Grand Guignol coming down here with the Banishing randomly. We did get our Crown, which is fine. Kit into the Brand Diffusion. So now we're going to see Albion coming down here. We'll go ahead and see Albion stacking up for the Banish 2 to make the Mirror Jade. Now we can go Battle Phase, slam into this to get this off of the field. We're going to see Mirror Jade fling in to take care of that. And now we're going to go ahead and get back our free bodies here. We'll go ahead and see the Cartesia regenerating back to the hand. And then, of course, Albion's going to go ahead and set up Retribution, and we're good. So we're going to see the field spell rotating here to go ahead and get up the Mix. Mix will go ahead and trigger to grab back Rico. We're going to see Rico deploy up to grab Clip. Alright, and then it's just free Synchro time. Alright, this card is so broken, especially when you get to clear the whole field here. Alright, well, now we just got to disassemble this field. We'll see the Brand Diffusion coming back to the handoff Retribution. We're going to go see the Excavate 2 for the opening. And then we get to see the Mirror Jade leaving, which is just the worst part. And unfortunately, yeah, that's game there. Oh my god, this deck is so broken. We have a little bit more for you for this deck. This was the last round of Swiss that we had here. This was against Odeon. So we actually get to see like how Killer Toon interacts here. I see we're going to see a Fua into a Gamma. Oh my god, that's best case scenario. I mean, you get to make your whole board before your opponent's going to get to slam down these Ice Dragon prisons. We do see the Stardust rotating into the Fabled Leelzebub. That's something we didn't get to see. And I see that we just get to see the immediate scoop from our opponent there. Just having the Gamma was just the blowout. We're going to see Xtrav regenerating into some traps. Unfortunately, I mean, you have all of this. Unfortunately, I mean, like, this deck doesn't get a lot better than this, unfortunately. Synchro Overtake into the Red Seal. Alright, going ahead and getting up the Rico. We're going to see the Crown locking us into the Pass. Okay. Dimensional Fissure's pretty cool, but there's Clip into the Synchro here. We're going to see the Torrential, and then we're going to see the Seal into the Strike. Okay. I see you. So we do see a board wipe there, which is pretty bad. Alright, love the Red Nova deploy, just so we can go ahead and clip on up. Synchro into the Loudness to Judgment. Okay. And then, of course, we see the ripping of the Garua. The problem is, though, this deck just gets reestablished, because now we have the Craziness Hopier Squadron to Synchro up back into the Red Seal. This is so broken. Rip apart another back row. Oh my god. Alright, so we'll go ahead and rotate again into another remix. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop another back row. The fact that this deck just gets the free popping here, so might as well clear that off. Okay, we'll go ahead and get the bonk here. And then we see the concession. Holy crap! Well, congratulations to watching Cool Toon just absolutely wrecking Genesis format. Patrons, thank you! Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.